new NBA coach hirings. So it was recently Nick Nurse of the Toronto Raptors. He was the head coach, got fired, and is now transitioning into the Philadelphia 76ers head coach role, um, which just recently fired Doc Rivers, who was just there this previous season. You Nick Nurse, who's won a championship, proven champion, um, should transition in well. It's you're coming in with this past season's MVP, a former MVP, some great role players, supplementary players, and, Tyrese Maxey, Tobias Harris, PJ Tucker, all these guys, um, good players. And so you have something to work with. You got some good pieces. I think it's just a matter of getting these pieces to come together and really, click in the playoffs. They had, a great regular season. I think the main thing is just to get to a point where um, these guys can get it done in the playoffs. And, you know, that's, somebody like a Nick Nurse is going to have to be responsible for, making the correct adjustments, schemes, uh, calling the correct timeouts, do all the things that head coach supposed to do, but do these things well in the playoffs. And so that's a very um, like I said, attractive job for a coach coming in. Then you got over in the Phoenix Suns, they let go of Monty Williams, um, and it was talks about Doc Rivers filling that role, but I believe they are finalizing a deal with Frank Vogel, former head coach with the Lakers, recently won a championship in 2020. So you got another guy who's a proven champion in terms of head coach coming in to another very attractive situation where you got a guy like Kevin Durant, um, Devin Booker, two superstar level players, in my opinion. Um, and you know they just need to be able to you know build around those two guys. Um, and Frank Vogel needs to be able to come in again, make the right adjustments in the playoffs. You know, make bring out the right schemes uh, in the playoffs. I think you know it should be a good mix for Phoenix Suns. You know what I mean? But then uh, Monty Williams recently, like I said, with let go of Phoenix Suns, and now he's transitioning for a 5 year, 6 year deal with for 78 mil. Believe that was the deal, whatever. But with the Detroit Pistons, that's a young team, got some young core guys and Kate Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Sadiq Bey. This is a franchise that to me, I would definitely like to see, get back to a situation where they're contending, for playoffs and potential champion, but for me, I would like to see the Pistons, be a contending team in the league. Um, Detroit, one of my favorite cities, and so um, I just would like to see them, winning and bringing in Monty Williams, who has been in a situation, who he came into when he came with Phoenix, that was a young core guys, Devin Booker, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges. Uh, so he knows what it's like to come into a young nucleus of guys, and so you're hoping he just does the same with the Detroit Pistons. He's really able to get these guys to up their game, get better, and be contending in the East. And so that's of the coaching hirings that I've heard to date that I'm aware of that has happened.